Now in verses 7 through 9, he begins to talk about restoring and maintaining the lost relationship. How do you restore and maintain the lost relationship? What do? We know that we're quarreling, verses 1 through 3. We know why we're quarreling. We're adulteresses. We're committing spiritual idolatry. We're placing the created things above the Creator. And we want these things for our own passions, for our own advancement, in our self-esteem, and our own comfort, all of these different things. We know this. James told us this. So what do we do? What do we do? How do we counter it? And James gives us great help here in verses 7 through 10. James gives adulterers a number of specific ways to return to God, to restore and maintain their relationship with Him, and how to calm that inner storm in that war. I don't know, I'll tell you, I'm glad that I had 12 years as a pastor. I'm so glad, because I got to counsel so many people. In the process, I come to understand myself a little bit too. But I cannot tell you how many marriages had so many difficulties because of that inner war of wanting things. And they weren't going to get it, and it manifests in a war. What James is about to tell us is so valuable. It's so valuable, and it results in a peace, as Paul said, a peace that passes all understanding. Oh, to be free of our lives and our happiness dependent on things, dependent on people recognizing us. To be free from that, to be free to know that God is all sufficient, and He will take care of us, and we are people on a mission. And the mission in our lives is not self-esteem. The mission in our lives is not taking care of ourselves. Jesus made it clear in Matthew 6. He said, "Seek first the kingdom and His righteousness, and all these things will be added to you," these things that the Gentiles, the unbelievers, those outside the camp, outside the kingdom, are desperately searching for.